Good one. I'm Todd Grisha. Next, Amir Khan. He's Bolton's finest. Watch for those hands tonight. They are as fast as they come.
Keep struggling until my lungs can't breathe. They all tired and I know about fatigue. Got my boys back if we come on the siege. Got my dogs running around carrying a leash. Found the Lord from the food and the speech cause I say that I like and I do what I please.
Here comes the Miracle Man himself, Daniel Jacobs, fighting out of New York, New York. He is one of the most talented fighters in this division. Let's see what he's got for us in this one.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Bolton, England. Here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain's youngest ever professional world champion, a unified 140-pound champion of the world, introducing Amir King Khan. Fighting out of the blue corner from Brooklyn, New York, introducing an acclaimed 2-time middleweight champion of the world known as the Miracle Man, introducing Daniel, the Miracle Man Jacobs.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Nice defense on that jab. The left hook can't miss. Nice counter. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
It's all offense all the time. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. They have no respect for each other's punching power. We wanted action, and they are delivering. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Jacobs in real trouble. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Completely. Get your mind back on. Think about what you do. Good work. Just stay focused.
And there's the bell for round 2. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, moving footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. That hook's blocked. Perfect counter shot. Good counter punch. When you're fighting a counter puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Good defense to block the hook. Back and forth they go. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Khan in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this.
There's the bell to start round 3. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Jab doesn't quite connect. Perfect counter lands. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. How about that time counter shot? What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the flyweight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Can't miss. Great.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Down goes Amir Khan. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once, and you got away with it, you can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. That right hook not connecting. Did you see that? Ooh, and Daniel Jacobs just got rocked. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Great work. I love it. I love it. That jab slick. You're thinking?
On to the fifth we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
That counter punch caught him clean. His stamina is off the charts. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Only catching air with that hook. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. This is not how the story was supposed to go. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
It's when you talk about championship material.
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Okay, now you're switching off. Done all your work all the way through camp. The jab's working nice.
Here's the bell to start round 6. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Good counter punching. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Is he gonna punch himself out though? This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Box that left hook. deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Khan in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
He's starting to make mistakes, but he'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Here we go. It's round 7. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Only catching air with that hook. Trying to circle away. Get out of dodge. And he just missed with that. The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. So the referee says, fight on. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get them close.
That right hook not connecting. Oh boy! Amir Khan dazed! This round could go either way. Hold that thought! Uh-oh, code red time here for Daniel Jacobs. What is he going to do? Let's talk about Khan in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line here.
Good work. Don't forget the jab. Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? Now about what you do. Good work.
And we enter the 8th round. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
What were they doing that round? Are they trying to get an early out? That's a lot of energy burst.
Oh my God, Johnny! This is not where Daniel Jacobs wants to be right now. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nope, that hook won't score. Amir Khan is rocked! Looks like trouble. Hold it right there! Amir Khan in some real trouble! And down he goes! What an upset this could be as Khan is down! I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7,
will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
And finally, Jacobs crumbles to the canvas. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
I need to see that again.
Ladies and gentlemen, a knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about